to show you tonight. We're starting, of course, with the sponsor updates, and we have 3 updates in the beginning. Then we have the 2 presentations, and then we will have 1 other sponsor update at the end. So the first sponsor update is, as you can see, is from Bonex. So I'm giving the word or the mic to David. Thank you, David. Whatever you decide. The event today is in English.
All right, today we're carrying on in English. Hi, my name is David. I'm representing Bonex Crypto Exchange. Crypto exchange made in Bulgaria that actually works all over Europe. We have pretty much a bunch of cryptocurrencies you can buy and sell on probably one of the best prices in Europe. The cool thing with us is that there is no problem when you actually send or you need to receive money from any bank institution. We are also partners. We have a partnership with Trustra. It's a it's a debit card issued by Visa, and via an app you can actually sell and turn your crypto into USD or Euro at any given point, and pretty much be your own bank. This is pretty much how the inside of it looks. From next month, actually, the profile picture, we're going to be issuing an NFT gallery, which is pretty cool, but I'm going to talk about this later on. Specifically for Bulgaria, there is all type of different ways where you can sell or purchase your cryptocurrencies. You can do this via any bank. This, of course, is for any European country in the EU. We can do it via our partners from EasyPay or A1 Wallet, FirePay. The next cool thing with us is that we're pretty much not offering just your regular buy-sell cryptocurrencies. We're also offering a bunch of different services. Thank you very much, Vlad. Thank you very much. We have crypto accounting. So pretty much if you need your crypto accounting to be in order, you can contact our professional staff that has currently over 5 years of experience with us, and they can settle it for you. The cool thing as well is also we're offering the service that you can actually purchase any type of real estate via cryptocurrencies with us. We are also having a few specific brokers and construction companies that you can actually have between 5 and 12% discount if you purchase it with crypto from our crypto exchange. The thing is that we are the newest possibility that Bonex Crypto Exchange offers is Bonex Mining Oasis, which pretty much is the following. It's a center where you can actually keep your mining machine, and we're going to be taking care of it. You can also buy crypto mining equipment from us. We're also leasing it. That means that you can, with a 50% initial payment, you can actually get the rest via leasing for, let's say, the next 12 or 24 months. For only 45 level per month, you can get your machine to be in a dust-free area, internet connection. We have a tech live team that's going to be taking care of any issue that erupts from the hours of 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. We're also having a bot that actually monitors the condition of your machine 24/7, which means that if there's any disruption or problem with your machine, we're going to automatically restart it or send our team to take care of it. The cool thing again is specifically for Bulgaria now, the prices of the electricity have risen a lot. But even though they've risen a lot, they're actually still one of the best in Europe. Now the electricity for companies, it's around 50 cents level. Because our data center, it's in an industrial zone only 30 kilometers from Sofia, we have a special discount of more than 22%, so pretty much the price for electricity that you're going to pay, it's 0.37 cents. And we are starting this on the 1st of May. And until the 1st of May, if you do sign up on our email and you say, hey, my name is this and that, and I have this type of quantity of machines, For the all of May, we are going to have your machines free of charge. And even on the second month, you're going to have 50% discount, again, free of charge. Thank you very much for the attention, guys.
Perfect. Thank you, David. Very interesting services related to mining, also accounting, big thing. More and more people have cryptocurrency. I guess more and more people will be willing to pay taxes, or not, I don't know. And now I give the word to Milica from our newest sponsor, Altcoins.bg. And yeah, let's give them a round of applause.
Здравейте! Здравейте на всички! Казвам се Милица Димитрова и днес ще представя новият спонсор на Sofia Crypto Meetup, а именно Altcoins.bg. И понеже това е първото ни участие, днес ще разкажем малко повече за нас и продуктите, които предлагаме, а в следващите участия се надявам да имам възможността да ви представя и малко повече за продуктите, които тепърва разработваме. Altcoins.bg е създадена през 2017 година като част от личното развитие на екипа ни в света на криптовалутите, като основната цел бе и все още е да представим услуга, която липсва на българския пазар и която липсва дори на самите нас. И към момента сме единствената българска криптоплатформа, която предоставя над 30 криптовалути за директна търговия. Основната ни мисия е да направим бърз, лесен и достъпен вход и изход от крипто към български лев, като направим връзка между финансовата система, традиционната финансова система и криптофинансовата система. Платформата ни е автоматизирана и предоставя широк набор от продукти и услуги, които улесняват ежедневната търговия на всеки наш клиент. Стремежът ни към актуалност винаги ни кара да листваме нови и нови токени, като, както споменах, предлагаме най-голямото разнообразие. Сред токените, които може да намерите при нас, са Zcash, Solana, XRP и много други. Подробен лист, естествено, може да намерите на нашия сайт. Смело твърдим, че сме първи в това и изключително иновативни, а неразделна част от нас и нашите плюсове са и стейблкоините с изключително ниска такса за транзакция, като например USDT в мрежата на Tron и UST в мрежата на Terra. Зад гърба си естествено имаме завършени десетки хиляди транзакции от доволни от нас клиенти. И да, те са наистина доволни от нас. Като част от другите продукти, които предлагаме, са също така услуги, свързани с български компании, които желаят да се интересуват от света на криптовалутите и да инвестират в него. А също така предоставяме и индивидуални продукти за клиенти, които имат по-специфични нужди относно своите инвестиции. Също така новост при нас е и данъчната консултация и криптосчетоводството с Марина, която може да видите и тук. Разбира се, това е краят на данъчната година, така че със сигурност имате много крипто въпроси, които желаете да зададете, така че не се колебайте и го направете при нас. Като част от нашата мисия също са развитието на нашите Instagram и Facebook акаунти, а също така имаме и собствен новинарски брой, който е написан от МОА и може да се абонирате за него. В него ще намерите синтезирана и достъпна информация относно последните новости в света на криптовалутите и се надявам той наистина да е полезен, за да може да сте апдейтнати с целия набор от информация. Нещо, което не трябва да пропускаме, са нашите реферална и кешбак програма. Всеки реферален партньор получава 0,2% от сумата на поръчките за всеки регистриран през него приятел. А всеки наш клиент пък ползва 0,3% кешбак за всяка своя поръчка без значение от сумата. И двете опции са безсрочни и това ни прави изключително конкурентно способни не само като качество на предлаганата услуга, а също така и като цени. И не на последно място, понеже това е първото ни участие в Sofia Crypto Meetup, сме подготвили този ексклузивен бонус код, който ви дава не един, а два бонуса. На първо място 20 лева под формата на бонус точки директно след вашата регистрация и на второ място 50% намаление на комисионната за следващите 14 дни. Условията, разбира се, са прости. На първо място трябва да се регистрирате, използвайки кода и на второ място да верифицирате профила си. Това бе от нас и се надявам следващия месец да имаме още повече апдейти за новите ни продукти. Благодаря.
Super, thank you, Milica. Yes, and now is the time for the final sponsor presentation before the actual topic of tonight, which is Near Protocol, and that one will be by Nexo. And Georgi, there you go.
Thank you, Vladi. Hi, everyone. My name is Georgi, and I'll share a few updates about Nexo from the last month or so, as we do every month here. And so, there you go. Yes, okay. So, okay. So first update we have to share and to be proud of is that we got selected as the best cryptocurrency wallet at the FinTech Breakthrough Awards, which has been a great recognition for all of our product people, dev people who have been building a really flexible, fascinating product. Secondly, the big news about Nexo token holders has been the fact that our token got listed on Bitstamp, one of the oldest and largest exchanges globally. Thirdly, and most importantly, the big news that came out this past couple of weeks or so is that we launched Nexo Ventures officially. So over the past couple of years, we've been, starting to invest slowly across the blockchain ecosystem, and now we're making this like a big, major kind of like a project internally inside the company, where we have dedicated $150 million that will be invested across the blockchain space, with priority into projects in the metaverse, NFT, GameFi, Web3, DeFi, and a bunch of other, basically all kinds of infrastructure payments-related businesses, which, to be fair, is actually super huge. I mean, I can't stress enough how big this is. I've been, like, before joining Nexo, I was sort of in the investment ecosystem in Bulgaria, like, which was 5 years or so ago, and looking back in time as to how small everything was and like the type of numbers we're speaking today, I think that's absolutely tremendous. And the fact that we're doing it, basically this funds is going to be invested by, people who work next door in Nexo. And obviously, we being, all the team being here in Bulgaria, or the vast majority of it, we obviously have the preference to invest these funds in Bulgarian startups, specifically Bulgarian startups which make sense and have a huge opportunity to become as big or even, hopefully even bigger than Nexo. Yeah, so spread the news. If you're building something, do talk to us, do reach out, because we're willing to support. We have not just these funds, but more importantly, develop a tremendous amount of network and relations all across the industry with leading companies. Literally, we're connected, or we can get connected to anyone in a couple of connections that matters across the whole industry. So yeah, and as a founder says, we really find it a responsibility to give back to the ecosystem, because we are where we got because of kind of the environment that surrounds us. Yeah, here's actually a couple of updates as to some investments that we recently did with Nexo Ventures. Blockfuse is going to be becoming a major client of ours and a strategic partner, specifically of our institutional solution, the Nexo Prime Brokerage. Mizer is a Polish company, again, kind of close in the region, that is building trading solutions for amateur traders. Beware Labs is building some sort of cross-chain solution. Honestly, I haven't had the time to dig deeper into it. And the TAI is another blockchain institutional company that is basically building the Bloomberg terminal for digital assets. And so we're a strategic investor there as well. So big things coming up, and we look forward to working with more people around. Yeah, and last but not least, as a product update, we got like a new feature making our cryptocurrency wallet even cooler, where now you can exchange way more assets on the product. And obviously, we keep growing. So as always, there's a growing amount of job opportunities some of those here, others on the website nexo.careers. Feel free to reach out to me or to anyone, honestly, like on LinkedIn that you see that is working in the company. We would love to talk. That's about it. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Joro. And yeah, as usual, very interesting presentation. The $150 million fund is quite large, obviously. And I also remember like 10, 15 years ago when you are a seed stage company, you would possibly get 20, 40,000 euros. Today we're talking about millions of dollars. So yeah, I think possibly also inflation is the cause, but yeah. Cool, so now we are starting with the main topic of tonight, which is the introduction to the NEAR ecosystem and the different opportunities. Also, I guess a little bit about the technology. And that's why I'm giving the floor to Anita Erker, who will be doing the presentation tonight. So Anita, go ahead.
Thanks, Vlad. So that's the topic, right? First slide. Two above. Yeah, cool. Just here, right? Okay. Cool. Hey, everyone. I'm, as Vlad said, Anita Erker. I'm coming from Belgrade. Some of you already know me from the previous meetup. And today we will be speaking about the NEAR ecosystem and the technology. And also, I'm having some exciting news to share with you. So, anyone here heard about the NEAR, maybe building on a NEAR, maybe holding? Nice. You can send me Milica, whatever you're holding. Oh, nice. Hopefully, much more hands next time. That's why we are here. And for those who don't know, NEAR is relatively young blockchain protocol. They launched on a mainnet on 2020. It's around 1.5 years ago. And even now, they're the leading and recognized as the growing blockchain ecosystem with the majority of use cases. And we will have opportunity today to talk about it. So what makes them different? What, steps them apart? NEAR is a collective, a foundation, and a development platform, and a blockchain platform. What that means? As a collective, it means all of us here. So it's a network of community members who are together building and advancing the technology. Foundation, as such, is supporting from a side of education, from a side of the funds, and opening different opportunities for both collective and everyone interested, meaning from the business and individual side, community members. And as a blockchain platform, NEAR blockchain is a layer 1 proof-of-stake platform, and as said, live on the mainnet from 2020. Very important aspect which is setting apart NEAR ecosystem is essentially the creators economy. NEAR is unblocking the creators economy, and what that means. So creators economy, in short, is, I guess someone here is a blogger or maybe you're a designer. So you are developing a content and you're publishing that content, right? So you're providing value, and someone else is using that value to earn something. And we don't have any way to control that. We don't know how much they earn, which tools they are using. All we know is that we are using some middleware payment systems, such as PayPal or Pioneer, and we are getting a part of that value. By unlocking the creators economy, the whole system is more sustainable, and there is a circulation between those pillars. The main pillars are creators, communities, and financial tools. So here you can also see NFTs, DAO, and open finance, or decentralized finance. What that means? So that means NFTs are both tools and use case. DAOs, and we will speak in a second a little bit more about it. It's a decentralized autonomous organizations as a new decentralized model for organizations to both launch and use their fungible tokens and to act as a self-sustainable organizations and use the power of the communities. And open finance or decentralized finance is essentially that foundation which is making this system more sustainable. So this is essentially what we mentioned previously. NFTs, and I hope you heard it in the previous updates, sponsor updates, non-fungible tokens are basically providing the opportunity to the creators, we mentioned previously, to know what is happening with their creation, right? So it is at the same time a new way to produce, right? But it's also a new way to earn, because you are able to see who is the next owner, right, of your creation, and also gives you a right to transfer the ownership. DAOs, or decentralized organizations, are giving you a lot more potential to, unlock the superpowers. And if we see the real world, I think the simplest is, NGOs, like non-government organizations, who are constantly seeking some funding or constantly building their own boards, and, they're not sure about the models and financial models they need to use. DAOs, as such, they're unlocking the power of the governance model. So every community has a power to vote, and together they're making a decision about the future and, of course, the spending of the funds, etc., on a level of one organization. And open finance, as said, a bunch of tools you need in order to unlock the decentralized finance, from the ways how you will earn, to the ways how you will track it, to, wallets, all this decentralized infrastructure. And inside the NEAR ecosystem, as you can see here, there are already above 108 million given in the grants. So now if you go back to the value of this creators economy, and also go back to one of the pillars such as NEAR Foundation, like this is saying a lot, there is a lot of money in, and the point is to empower others to build and use technology and advance the technology. Also, above 300 projects are already built and using the NEAR technology, as well as DAOs, and you can see the number of transactions. And very important to mention here is the number of the students. Above 4,000 students already passed through the NEAR University, and NEAR not so long ago, because you can see there is only certified 100, is providing a certificates for different roles, like if you're a developer, if you're an analyst, if you're a project manager, you can, when you finish the university or some educational program, you can get the certification. And there is a lot of organizations who are currently employing just based on are you having or not having this certificate. Okay, it's very pixelated. But you can see what is the look of the NEAR ecosystem at the moment. And here I would like to mention a few important use cases or startups. I'm sure that a lot of you already heard about the Chainlink. Chainlink is the certified oracle working with the NEAR ecosystem. There is also Aurora, which is the Ethereum bridge, and also virtual machine. Worth mentioning our gaming sector, because currently the gamify sector, meaning playing and earning sector, is providing a lot of opportunities for people who are into the gaming or who are into developing the games. And here we can mention the Minecraft, which is a 2D game on the NEAR technology. And I mean, there is a lot of market players building in the education sector, wallets, stable coins, as well as DAOs. Okay. So what's in for you? beside all of this, and what's that exciting news we would like to share with you. As you can see here, NEAR is currently launching a huge number of the regional hubs, and NEAR Balkans is one of such hubs, which means that in every country in Balkan, there will be a representative and a team who can support you to learn more, to get started, to sit and, help you how and where to start. And this is just one of the first meetups here. And those are, let's say, the things we tend to organize. So very soon we will have educational programs, and those educational programs will be certified. Also, we are planning to launch hackathons, both online and offline, as well as community empowerment, meaning that if you and your team is building something or plan to build something or having some use case or idea, we are the right people you can ping and be like, what's next? Is there any grant for me? Can you help me somehow? And a lot of more is coming. And I already, mentioned a few things from here. So besides grants and educational programs, there is also a lot of trainings and job openings. And those are just some of the statistics that currently above 30 companies are actively recruiting people who are certified by NEAR. And out of, as you can see, 180 fellowship applications, about 50 has been accepted and they started working. So there is a huge opportunity here that your project and your idea, once validated, it will be accepted and will receive the grant. And those are the starting channels, how you can be in contact with us. Also through Vlad and through Joanna Luka, who you know here from Sofia. You can also check us on our Twitter, NEAR Balkans Hub, and also join our Discord server, where we have also local channels, but sharing both NEAR protocol news and NEAR Balkan news. And there is a currently private group where we share all the updates about the events, or just simply visit the website and, get all the updates on time. So I tend to be short because this is just the intro. We will spend a lot of more time together. It's the first of many. And we will be here tonight. So whoever has any question, you can shoot now or you can find me later. And also on piano, we left some t-shirts. So please don't hesitate, grab your t-shirt, right? Or roll up. Kidding, it's only one. And yeah.
Cool. So
okay.
Thank you for the presentation. And
my pleasure.
I actually have a lot of questions. It was shorter than I expected.
Okay.
So
not to, scare or bother people, otherwise they won't follow the
yeah, absolutely understandable. So my questions will be related to the technology, I would say. But maybe before we're jumping into the technology, the first question would be when it comes to supporting projects.
Okay.
What kind of projects are the most interesting ones? Like, is it infrastructure project? Is it some kind of apps like DEXs or staking projects? Or what are you looking for in terms of community developers develop projects?
Right. Okay, that's a good one. So I think I will be again short.
Okay.
Everyone who is adding value to the market, it's a good project to apply. So we presented like NFTs are currently hot, metaverse projects currently hot, DeFi as always, gamify as always, decentralized autonomous organizations, please. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Just don't copy-paste some other project and then apply for a grant. That won't pass, and we cannot do anything.
Cool. Any infrastructure, like related stuff?
For sure. If I'm not wrong, the team who's building Aurora and also Chainlink is from here, right?
Chainlink?
Yeah. Or maybe they're supporting the main developers.
I'm
but
pretty sure there's someone from Chainlink.
I'm sure that infrastructure is always welcome. Cool. So there is a huge numbers. The grants are huge, as you saw, currently given above 100 millions. So there is no limitations in that sense.
All right.
Have ideas, stick with it, have some business plan, right?
How do people apply?
Okay, we will be sharing. So the best next step is to join us on Discord. And there we already shared like the direct links, where to apply, where to start, if you want to learn, where to go, or if you want to be certified, again, where to start. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you very much.
Same.
So actually, you managed to reply to a couple of questions. One other question actually related to bridges. Because we just had a major hack of 600 million related to the XC Infinity project, which was built on some unknown blockchain with 7 validators. But what was hacked was actually the bridge. And so I think bridges now are in the spotlight because they are huge honeypots. So are you guys in some way, like, do you have bridges between, for example, EVM chains like Ethereum, or are you?
Bridge.
Yeah, you have a rainbow. Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Bridge launched last year.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. There are a few bridges. Currently 4. So beside the Aurora, there is a rainbow bridge, and I mean, always kind of welcome. So very soon we will be, as a near Balkans, we will be launching the product lab, which is also a team who can support the developers to build on a near. And to launch on a testnet mainnet.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions then coming from the audience? Are there any other bridges apart from Rainbow?
Can you go a few slides back? So just not to make a mistake. Yeah, just big ecosystem. Yeah.
We have bridges here.
Yes. There are Aurora. No, it's a platform and tools. Okay, then the best is, let me come back to you very shortly. So, yeah, I will talk with the developer shortly and come back to you with the information. I don't tend to share information with I'm not 100% sure, so I hope you understand.
I asked because you brought some kind of a bridge and we're working for them. Yeah, I was
Okay.
if you consider it as a
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Feedback will be welcomed. So let's talk.
Cool. So we actually have one more presentation, but the person presenting is not here. But so then one more update. Oh, one question. Okay.
How is Binance a validator in the near ecosystem?
It says validators there. That's an interesting question.
Binance matching or?
Yeah, it's Binance there is listed under validators, which I thought is exchanges, but it's actually a validator. So you have some kind of a special relationship with Binance?
So just also to share, I'm not officially from the Near Protocol team. I'm a representative of the regional hub, right?
Okay.
So we are supporting people here to get part into the educational programs, hackathon, and understand and apply for the grants, and then act as a connection to the official team. So this is something I can definitely check and come back to you. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to share some info in Sofia Crypto Meetup once I get it, so everyone can access it. But that's interesting, and it says like 50 plus validators, so yeah, at least 50 validators there, which is nice. Cool. So then I'm going to give the word to a round of applause for Anita for her presentation. Actually, we are moving super fast. I thought like it's going to take like 2 hours. Cool. So, Val, I think it's your time to shine. And yeah, so this is our last sponsor for tonight, Valentin. Actually, he's not the sponsor. He's working for Quantero, who are also supporting us. So until our next speaker, who is actually from New York, appears, Val, you have all the time that you need, I guess.
The last time we have presented Quantero again, is there anybody who haven't heard about Quantero, so not to repeat myself? Okay, there. You're cheating.
I guess this should be it.
Okay. Quantarao is a company developing blockchain applications. Also, there is a hardware team. We have 6 areas of expertise. As I said, blockchain, bioinformatics, Internet of Things, augmented reality, quantum computing. At the moment, there is a course of quantum computing in our office in Tech Park Sofia. And also, we are developing custom software. We have internal Quantarao Academy, where we educate our new blockchain ninjas. Recently we got the first batch. We are very happy with them. And now the second batch is in the oven, and next month they will come to me to help them specializing in blockchain. We also organize a blockchain club. The idea is for university students, high school students, academics, and PhDs in finance, trade, economics, who are interested in blockchain, who want to apply their knowledge of business and economics in blockchain area. They can come in the club, and there we discuss topics how you can apply this knowledge, what kind of financial mechanics and algorithms can be programmed in blockchain. It's meant for newbies. You don't need to be advanced nor a technician in order to join. Actually, it's preferable not to know anything. And in our meetings, we will explain all the concepts. And also, we'll do some research projects, so everybody is welcome. Eli, what was this slide about? Yeah. Yeah, there is a DeFi course. It starts this Friday. Next Friday. Okay. It's coming soon. As far as I know, it will happen in 4 or 5 consecutive Fridays. And again, it's meant for people who don't know anything about decentralized finance, so everybody is welcome. And also, it will help the people who are part of the blockchain club in order to research business opportunities in blockchain. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Val. And just in time, we have the final speaker for tonight. And that's Edward from Commit.club. And that's a very interesting app that these guys are developing. But yeah, I need to set up his laptop, and I'll give him the chance, providing him the chance to actually describe what it is and keep you entertained while I actually prepare the slides. So Edward, the floor will be yours in just a second.
I can't wait.
But yeah, the idea is actually to kind of stimulate you to do certain things on a daily basis. And if you don't, you basically lose money. But all that... If you do, you make money. But if you do, you make money. So yeah, I'll leave it to Edward to actually explain it, but just give us a few seconds. All right, almost there. We're just connecting a Bluetooth speaker to a MacBook. So, yeah, it's a complex setup. So actually, where is your founder connecting from? Okay, so we have a connection to Germany, and you can see Leon there. Okay, so Edward. Ще дадем още доста време, сигурно. Cool. So, yeah, this is the place where you need to stay in order to be recorded, and then, yeah, the floor is yours.
Okay, there it is.
All right. So everyone, Edward, we managed to do it. So a round of applause to just, yeah, help him get started.
Hey everybody, thanks for being here with me. Thanks for having me, Vlad. Thank you. This guy's the best. Yeah, so our project is Commit.club. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna introduce Leon, and then I'm gonna talk about the product. I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn. Has anyone here ever been to Brooklyn? Yeah, look at that. Woo, nice, cool. And before Commit.club, I made the biggest blockchain meetup group in the world in New York, and the first play-to-earn game in crypto. It was the third game in crypto, if you consider the first game CryptoKitties. The second game was a rug pull, and the third game was us. We were called the best blockchain game for 2018 and 2019. And that game took so much of our resources, we kind of stopped the meetup, and it was just a big adventure and pretty awesome. And then, yeah, it was cool. So Leon trains developers who go work at FANG companies, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google. He's in the top 5% of Stack Overflow, and he's probably one of the best Clojure developers on the planet, I guess. Leon is awesome, love this guy. Thanks, Leon. And then our other teammate is a lead designer at Grammarly, and he designed their entire iOS product. So if any of you have Grammarly on your iPhones, yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, nice. He designed it all. So, and he's great. He designed all of Commit.club. He designed the site, the app, and the branding and everything. So I want to start with some questions before I get into the product. I'm sure we're all like a very motivated bunch of people. But have any of you guys ever struggled with like motivation before? I have. I'm pretty motivated. Just raise your hands if you struggle with like motivation. You're like, I'm gonna do it, and you can do it. There's a lot of us. Okay, it's pretty normal. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. Has anybody ever actually had an accountability partner before to keep them accountable for trying to do something? Raise your hands if you have. A few of us. Okay, and then probably not that many have actually tried this, but have anybody actually like committed to something using money? Like giving a friend, yeah, okay, a few of us, but not even that many. I love doing that. And that's one of the reasons why we created Commit.club, because I would commit to different things with money. I would say, give me back $20 I'm gonna give you $100. I'm gonna make it to the gym for the next 5 days, give me back $20 each day that I go. A bunch of different things, and I love committing to things, and I love people keeping me accountable for things. It motivates me and it helps me. And Leon loves productivity apps. He loves productivity tools, and we've both been in crypto for a while. I think this is a lot better. Yeah, it's nice. We've both been in crypto for a long time, and we said, what can we do? How can we combine these both? And we thought of Commit.club. So I'm going to talk about how it works, and I'm actually going to show you it. I want to go over to here. Can I bring the microphone? Where did Vlad go? Can I make it to over there with the microphone? Sure. Yeah? Okay. Let's see. Nice. Got some leeway here. Let me take my handy dandy script. Cool. So so the way that Commit.club works, this is our version 1. This is live on mainnet. Anyone can use this right now. Works on mobile, works on desktop, works on tablet. And you commit to a daily challenge with Ether. And you stake a challenge on yourself. Every day that you check in, you get a portion of your stake back. And if you miss a check-in, then you lose whatever you haven't earned back, and the money that you lose gets distributed to everybody being successful. So every day that you check in, you get your own stake back, and you get the money that others have lost. And this is all live. Anyone who's an early user now will get DAO tokens similar to the ENS airdrop that just happened, which was very sweet. And I'll show you creating a challenge. So, you know, let's say I've had a hard week and I'm like, I gotta do meditation for the next 7 days. This is really gonna help me. So I'm gonna commit to like a 7-day guided breathing meditation. So I'll open up the app. I'll write it in, guided daily breathing, similar to Wim Hof. I don't know if any of you guys do Wim Hof. I love Wim Hof. Totally recommend it. And you click, click let's do it. I want to do it for 7 days. I want to do it for a week, and let's go crazy and commit 7 ETH, because you know it's a very important challenge. And it does the math. So every day that you check in, you get 1 ETH back. And if you miss a check-in, then whatever you haven't earned back is distributed to everybody else. And you would click challenge accepted, and then you would connect your wallet. And I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why Discord is opening, but that shouldn't happen. Yeah, we're going to go back to the site now because I guess I can't connect with MetaMask here, and I don't think Vlad wants me using his 7eth for this. Yeah. Commit.club. I'm going to actually show you. Oops, whoops. I'm actually going to show you the app. I'm going to try. I have no idea how I'm going to do it. I don't really know if I can. Well, part of what I was going to do is actually show you how it works, because I'm logged in on my computer with MetaMask, and I have a bunch of different challenges going. You know what I could do? I can show the community page. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's great, because you don't need to be logged into MetaMask with that. So this is what a challenge will look like. I'll show you successful challenges. So this one is what I was doing. I was messaging influencers each day about branded challenges for Commit.club. And you see the title. You see the total that's committed. There's a journal. Then there's like an explanation. This is a public share page, so you can take your challenges. You can share them on social media. You can share them anywhere. And we're building in a lot more sharing functionality as well. And this is what a challenge looks like. And then there's like challenge cards you could check in. I was going to check into something here, but I guess I can't. Yeah, let me go back to the home page now. And I'm going to talk about the future of Commit.club. So that's our version 1. Thank you. That is our version 1, and where we're headed with this is we're turning Commit.club into a platform that can be used to incentivize people into doing any trackable action using digital assets. So people means yourself, or it means a group. A trackable action is something that can be tracked with an oracle, which is lots of things. And a digital asset can be NFTs, DAO tokens, various cryptocurrencies, and we're decentralizing everything. So we are turning all of the challenges into smart contracts, and then in the future we're going to, like a way on in the future, we're going to decentralize this into a full-on DAO. So it's going to be the first publicly owned commitment device. That's what we're turning Commit.club into. Then there's going to be a blockchain API to connect to oracles. So like Oracle functionality with Commit.club can get like really, really insane. There are wearables that can measure nicotine in your sweat if you say that you want to commit to quitting smoking. Like it goes way beyond just like a simple like fitness tracker or ed tech tracker or something. Like with wearables, things get really, really, really wild. And we're starting by building this blockchain API to a select few oracles, and then we're going to open it up so that anyone can connect to it. There's variable challenges, which I'm very excited for. Right now, we only have daily challenges. In the future, we're going to have weekly challenges. We're going to have monthly challenges. We're going to have single goal-based challenges. So if you say you want to commit to something by a certain day, you can do that. Does anybody here watch Seinfeld? Has anybody here ever seen the show Seinfeld? Yeah, this guy. So Seinfeld was a very popular American sitcom, and there was this very famous episode in Seinfeld where the group of friends committed to quitting masturbation by each person put in like $20. And whoever went the longest won the pot. And it was a very funny episode, but you'd be able to do that actually with Commit.club. And because we're inspired by Seinfeld. Who isn't? What is it? Well, that's like a chastity probably. I wouldn't want to wear that wearable. Putting in groups, as I just discussed with the Seinfeld example. DeFi staking, so you can earn APY on your stake. We can also do things like no-loss lotteries. And then things get really, really crazy with sponsorships. And sponsorships is basically you can put up a bounty of any digital asset for somebody to achieve something as tracked by an oracle. So like it could be something as simple as a mom sponsoring her son to doing Spanish practice in Duolingo every day or practicing on Coursera. It can be a little bit more complex. It can be Nike sponsoring a disabled runner who's training for a marathon. Or it can be like a boss who sponsors her employees for hitting sales quotas through a Salesforce with various digital assets, with DAO tokens, NFTs, cryptocurrencies they can get paid. Or it can be an anonymous person sponsoring and it's all going to be decentralized, so who knows what people are going to make. It can be an anonymous person sponsoring another anonymous person into achieving a goal that is measured by an oracle. So sponsorships are going to be really, really nuts. Then achievement NFTs. Does anybody here know of the project? Does anybody here know the project called POAP? POAPs? Yeah, POAP is a very sweet project. We're influenced a lot by it. And, I can show the NFT preview page. So something that I think about a lot is what if POAP had a lot more metadata fields? And that's one of the things that we want to build. So that's an H, delete, yeah. NFT dash preview. Did I write that right? No, I wrote Nifty. I didn't mean to write Nifty. Enter. App.e. Sweet, yeah. So we're building NFT badges for achievements with tons of different metadata fields. Lots of things can give the badges value, such as who was a person to actually mint the badge. In this example, it's Elon Musk committing to a social media cleanse, as measured by the Oracle rescue time. And then you can also have special artists making the badges, like Banksy. And then there could be this whole kind of like baseball cards, this whole different things. Badges can either have value or they can just be for fun, kind of like POAP. And we'll probably fork POAP in order to do this. And then we're turning it all into a DAO. So that's all about Commit.club. That's the project. That's where we're headed. I'll open it up to questions. If anybody has questions, I'd love to answer. Is that cool?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Just to mention what POAP is, and I was thinking of introducing POAP for Sofia Crypto Meetup, and POAP means proof of attendance, basically. So every time you come to the meetup, you get a badge, like for example, Sofia Crypto Meetup number 66, and then you can hold it like a badge of honor or a medal of honor, or just keep it in your NFT wallet, which becomes MetaMask wallet, which becomes more and more important for your social media digital self. So apart from that, Commit.club, very interesting. Any questions related to Commit Club?
Question,
Yes,
yeah.
please go ahead.
So, congratulations on the project. It's very interesting. I'm going to research it at home further. But the one thing I didn't get, so is everything built on trust, or how do you do with the cheating part? I mean,
First
if
question
you're
always.
incentivized to use Ethereum, you might cheat.
Yeah, that's an awesome question. Our thesis was that for the version 1, there would be some people who are just kind of motivated by the honor system. There are some people who don't want to lie to themselves. That is definitely not a large majority of the population, which is one of the reasons why we built Commit Club. But to address cheating, that's where Oracle functionality will come in. And then, like, depending on the sophistication of the Oracle integration, we can go many layers into protecting against the cheating, or it can just be the app measures it very simply. But it depends. Also with groups, I think it's less likely that within a tight-knit group of friends that someone is going to lie. So I think groups and Oracle functionality kind of protect against cheating. Right now, this is a group loser pool. Like, everyone on the app shares one loser pool. People can lie, people can cheat. But hopefully a lot of people will not want to lie to themselves. Thank you for the question. Yes?
Which Oracle are you going to use?
It depends. There's many different oracles that we can open up to. We can also integrate with Zapier and connect to many different ones at once. We could use Rescue Time as a really great example, because Rescue Time tracks the websites that you go to and the amount of time that you spend on those websites, and the same with apps. So Rescue Time is like a great example to start with, but it can also be like a fitness app like Nike Run Club or something. So it depends on the direction that we want to go, but we also want to open it up so that anyone can connect their app to use as an oracle on Commit Club. Yes? This is built on Ethereum main chain.
And do you plan to go to something else?
Not quite. So the way that it actually works, and I wasn't able to show, but when you commit, you just deposit your ETH, and then we have a double entry accounting built in on the back end. So we did this so that you wouldn't have to pay we didn't want to go onto a layer 2 because the adoption on layer 2s isn't as great. We don't want someone to have to use Polygon Bridge. Definitely don't want someone to have to use Ronin, if anybody knows what happened with Ronin recently. And so we just have it built in, and so you only pay a transaction fee when you deposit, and then you pay a transaction fee when you withdraw. In the future, when we decentralize everything, we're part of the ZK Sync Alpha. I don't know if I'm probably not supposed to say that publicly. Pretend I didn't say that. But with that, it's going to make transaction fees like fractions of a cent. And then the smart contract challenges will be a lot better. We are still deciding if we should move things to Polygon, but we're not sure. We're not sure. Someone else had a question?
So what do you envision the most popular use cases will be? Maybe you already have some traction, so as you mentioned, it's going to be personal use, will it be something else? Science code you mentioned, maybe that would be the most popular one.
I think there's a lot of potential. I think there's a potential in many different fields. Organizations that, like non-Web3 organizations that want a tasteful way to get into Web3 can give their customers challenges to do, and the customers are rewarded with branded NFTs. It can be a group of friends using this to just improve themselves together as a group. There could be a social good aspect where a community is committing to cleaning up something or to doing something that just benefits the community as a whole. I was previously talking with the United Nations about this because communities want to commit to improving their communities, the local communities and the larger communities. And then there's also a lot of potential for just big organizations that are implementing L&D initiatives, learning and development initiatives, where people are committing to learning a different skill. And the best way to do that is to small chunk it out every day or every week. So Or just someone committing, like I myself, I was going to show that the two ongoing challenges that I have now are a 20-minute daily meditation challenge and a burpee challenge. If anyone here knows what the exercise burpees are, I do burpees every day. And those are both 30-day challenges. So lots of different things are like so beneficial with a daily challenge. I think like mediocrity can be ended if people take up like cornerstone habits and daily challenges. Like even 5 minutes of daily meditation can make you less anxious and less stressed out than the norm. And that's kind of like what we want to do for the world. Any more questions? Love to take questions. Yeah, please.
I'm just thinking now, okay, I can see why big companies would like to participate in this. It's a good, marketing niche for them as well. For ordinary people, it's about building habits. But is there some angle where ordinary people can also, draw some business case in this, like create something?
Yeah, absolutely. The example that one of the examples that we were thinking of could be like a CRM integration, where people hit their quotas within their CRM and are rewarded for it. I think that's but there's like lots of things that can be measured, like even like different email types and email output and things that I'm just not even able to think about right now. Like I can't even really imagine the ways. I think I know how people might use this, but oftentimes it's not really what the developers imagined. So I hope and I think it could get quite crazy. Yes. Right now it's only ETH, and we're opening it up to other cryptocurrencies as well. Yeah, so you only pay a transaction when you deposit and then when you withdraw. So hopefully you make enough money from the loser pool, which that pays for the transaction fees. So I think the transaction fee to deposit will be $5 or $10, and then the transaction fee to withdraw will also be $5 or $10. So like I've only been showing this to friends now. You guys are like the first people to see this publicly. And even with just my friends, even with just my friends, I've still made like $90 from friends failing their challenges, which really makes me sad because I didn't want them to fail. But I've more than paid for the transaction fees. Leon, hey, do you have anything to add? Is there anything that I missed? Leon, can you hear me? Oh, Wait, Leon, 1 second. I'm connecting you to Bluetooth. Wait. Could you try speaking now?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
All right. I just wanted to congratulate you that you made it through all the questions without me, and give a shout out to everybody. Glad to see so many people interested in crypto, and also the interest in Commit.club. It's making me quite happy that there were so many questions.
Yeah, thank you everybody, and thanks Leon for video chatting in. Any more questions before I give the mic back to Vlad? Cool, guys, thank you so much. Try Commit.club. Thank you.
Really nice, really nice. And actually, I'm doing meditation I try to do it like almost daily, and I use an app. So you can connect this to, for example, Headspace, which I'm using. And then Headspace can tell Commit.club that you have actually performed the meditation or not. I mean, of course, there will be always ways to cheat it. And I guess the use cases will be mostly dependent on what kind of oracles. So like the more reliable the oracles, the better the use case, I would say, maybe. So really interesting actually, and I'm pretty excited about the marketing opportunities around that. You can use it for lots of things. Actually, you can use it also with freelancers, for example. You get a freelancer, you tell them like, here's the pool, and if each time you create a blog post and it's approved and published, you get a portion of that pool. And yeah, and whoever doesn't do that then gets the portions of the more reliable copywriters or freelancers, whatever guys you're using. So pretty cool project, and thanks very much, Ed, for the presentation. And yeah, I think that's the official part of Sofia Crypto Meetup for the 66th edition. Thank you everyone for coming and for the questions. And you are free to stay here until like we have 1 more hour and mingle. So yeah, thanks everyone, and thanks Leon for participating. And see you next time. Yeah, actually, yeah. One final announcement. Next time we will be talking about LimeChain Academy. The event hasn't been announced yet, but it will be in the Sofia Crypto Meetup group. So thanks once again, and see you around. Thanks, guys.